23-year-old hooker Jackson Zebarek makes his first MLR start tonight in place of USA Eagle Joe Taufete'e. Jean Droste returns to the second row after missing last week's loss at Houston due to HIA. Short, Akwe, Taylor remain the starters in the back row for the hosts. Take a look at the backs for Seattle. The halfback pairing of J.P. Smith as captain and the league's leading scorer Mac Mason as vice captain continues. New wings this week with Ina Futi coming off the bench. He will be on the left. Connor Mooneyham on the right in place of Tony Palou and Jade Stuffling respectively. Duncan Matthews comes in to start at fullback, shifting Rousseau to outside center. Alan Clark in fourth year in charge in the Pacific Northwest. The former Ireland hooker has kept the bench almost identical to last week's loss at Houston. Daquan Perry, the replacement hooker. USA Eagle Pite Lopetti in the backs. The only new additions for Seattle. Now the away starting lineup brought to you by Cedars-Sinai Curlin Job Institute. Ben String returns at hooker, moving USA Eagle Alex Mon to tight head prop. Second row of Namibian international Max Kachiyeko and the welcome return of Canadian international Regan O'Gorman. Matt Heaton continues as captain at the number 7 alongside their top try scorer, Simi Kunatani. In the back, Southern California native Sean Nolan gets his second start in a row at fly half alongside Tasman Smith in the number 9. Wallaby Henry Spate and Jack Shaw are the wings. Stokes Purdy in the centers. Roy Van Hoop is the fullback for the visitors. Los Angeles led by Stephen Brett, the 38-year-old Kiwi and Super Rugby veteran. Well, several players out injured for tonight's clash. Second row, Liam Antrobus, the only forward reserve who isn't a front rower, and no reserve scrum half for the visitors. Leader in points scored, Mac Mason, ready to get us underway. And off we go from Tukwila. LA receiving the opening kick. The Wallaby, Henry Spate there just inside his own 22 in round 18 to wrap up the regular season.
Couldn't have scripted it better, could we?
They met in round 1, and the old foes will see each other again next week. No two teams have faced off more. Futi through, Futi across the 22, still on his feet. Across and down for the try. Seattle on top. 28-year-old, originally from American Samoa. Fourth year with Seattle.
Knock on by Black before the grounding. No try. Goal line dropout.
And you heard our TMO, Austin Reed, saying a clear knock on by Black. No grounding.
Knocked on with the grounding. It's going to be a goal line dropout.
There's the confirmation. No try. Goal line dropout. What a turn early on. On top of that one, TMO obviously said he lost it forward, and so Akwe trying to regain the points quickly. Manase Akwe, the Canadian international, the Creole, and less than 30 seconds later, Seattle is in.
Goal line dropout. It was high, not particularly long. It was still over the 40-meter line, and then the footwork of Akwe, the acceleration, the no-look pass. He didn't even look to see if Creole was in for the try or not. He knew it. What an angle, and then you see Akwe put the hands up as if he's...
Driving ball, LA trying to get across the whitewash for the first time today. Waiting for the signal. Here they come. Zebarek there at the back, looking for his first MLR try. Waiting for the signal. Seattle says they have it. No sign as of yet from Robin Kaluzniak.
I'll check TMO and come back to you.
Great defensive work there from O'Gorman and his second row mate, Max Kachiyeko. Were they able to indeed hold that up? Our TMO, Austin Reed, will check. You see O'Gorman right there, hands on the ball. Zebarek across.
Just rock that back a little bit.
We got a decision. Number 5 has come in and collapsed the maul. It's going to be a penalty try and a yellow card to number 5 blue.
There's the confirmation. Penalty try for Seattle. The full 7 points, putting them up 17-5. And the yellow card shown to Regan O'Gorman will have LA down a man for the next 10. Leonard. Oh, Mac Mason. Oh my, the number 10 getting into the action.
Let's play on.
Hardacre able to stay in, has a man. And did he dot it down? Making some changes. Perry on the Reno Herbst. Here comes the maul from Seattle, driving toward that line. Fans on their feet at Starfire, and there it is. Try-time Seawolves.
This is what Seattle needed. Taking advantage of 2 penalties. They were camped down in their own 22. Look at that, a couple of backs coming in as well. Unstoppable. LA really with no answer for the Seattle steamroll.
And Kunatani will be done. That is his 4th yellow of the season. Los Angeles with their 21st. Here comes Perry. Heine. Seattle across and down the try. Cameron Orr with the 5er. I should say with a win. Herbst able to steal it away. Orr sends it to touch. And the final whistle from Rob Koluzniak. Seattle with a massive victory at home and one huge step closer to that conference semifinal right here in front of the seawall at Starfire in Tukwila.